Gate is down through the middle of the pack one more time. It is Alec Bob, free agent. Got Shannon Taylor in tow right there. Looks like Holloway. Slide it on up into the 3 slot. Into turn number 2 is free agents. Alec Bob, clean air racing for this cat all weekend long. Nobody in front of this cat. Got it going on. Bringing out that final turn. Alec Bob to the line. Nothing but aces all weekend. Shannon Taylor going to score up the deuce. Holloway's going to score the 3. Girl power. Jamie. Yeah. 6 and under mixed opens are on the gate total, or on the track. Total points race has got Samuel Sire with 3 points. Peyton Spaniel's got 5 points. Michael Hoffman's got 5 points. Coming in and out of turn number 2 on the 55 bike, Michael Hoffman. Hoffman sitting out front. Got Peyton Spaniel sitting in that 2 slot. Coming in and out of that final turn, it's Hoffman looking for the win. Green Chalon, he's going to have a total of 6 points. He's going to get the overall 1 with 7 points. The overall 6 points. The overall second will go to the 86 bike. Hey guys, handing out the finish line tickets. Those will change. The 86 bike will get the overall second. The 18 bike will get the overall third, with the 55 bike the overall first. 7-8 mixed open. Snell, Weber, Hemby, Stevens, Appenzeller, Darling, and Ramsey. National Age Group number 5 bike, Isabella Stevens, S squared, going to get the win. Jason Weber going to get the second, followed up by the 5 bike. Danica Appenzeller with the 3, and rounding out the top 4, Piper Ramsey. 9-10 mixed open. Lloyd, Palmer, Nealon, Jackson, Hollinger, Antuna, Johnzovic, and Sire. Another clean air racer all weekend long. Lola Johnzovic, hometown right here in Kansas City, Missouri, getting it done for DFR Power Light. Coming in the final turn, Lola Johnzovic. Back to the strike. Oh yeah, this gal's been doing it good for a long time. Lola going to get the win, followed up by the 30 bike of Jackson, the E-bike, with the 3 slot Kennedy Nealon, and rounding out the top 4, Kendall Hollinger. 11-12 mixed open, Jockelson, Krista Dulo, Hannah, Luna, Ramsey, Brent, Doolin, and Lang. On the 18 bike, sitting out front, Gretchen, Krista Dulo. Got the 1 bike, Ellie Brent sitting in that 2 spot. Krista Dulo and Brent outrunning 1 and 2, bringing them to the line. Krista Dulo going to get the win. Brent's going to get the second. 3rd slot to the 124 bike of Ronan Hanna, and rounding out the top 4, the L bike, McKaylee Ramsey. 13-14 mixed open, Saunier, Howard, Sonder of Hill, Hartley, Hammonds, and Rue. Alexandra Hill Adventure BMX colors sitting out front, got Annabella Hammond. Supercross colors in the 2 slot. It is Hill and Hammond running 1 and 2. Looks like Caden Saunier sitting in that 3 spot. Final turn action, high-low, bringing them back. Hammond's trying to find a way by. Bring it to the line. It's going to go Hill for the win. Hammond's going to get the second, followed up by Saunier and the 57 bike of Charlie Hartley, rounding out the top 4. 15-16 mixed open, main event, Aiden Arnold, he's got 2 points. Davis got 4 points. Carly Kane's got 6 points. Carly. She's going to move it on over, let these 2 guys battle it on out. The Gold Cup champion, Aiden Arnoldy, bringing them into the final turn with Jordan Davis in the 2 slot. Bringing them back to line, Arnoldy's going to score up the win. Jordan Davis will get the second. Carly Kane will get the third. 17 to 20-year-old mixed open main event, main moto number 8, got Sprague, Newark, and Matthias. Bryce Sprague, hostile colors, sitting out front in this one. Sprague's got the 3 bike. Alexis Newark sitting in that 2 spot. Allie and Matthias sitting on the 3. Out of the final turn comes Sprague out of Carthage, Missouri. Total point racing. Sprague going to get the overall win. Alexis Newark's going to get the overall second. Matthias the overall third. 31 and over mixed open. Main moto number 9, total point racing. Pangle, Tranbarger, and Winus. That's the way these guys have been doing it all day long. Uh-oh, no, Tranbarger sitting out front on this one. Here comes Bodie Pangle. Pangle just got to finish first or second to get it. It's going to go the 10 bike. The 10 bike will get the overall win of Bodie Pangle. Andrew Tranbarger will get the overall second. Dan will get the overall third. 6 and under open on the track. Got Ingham, Perkins, Muma, and Seitzer on the 7 bike. Diesel got it going on. Eli Elite Bicycles out of Roseville, California on the 107 bike. Sitting in that 2 slot, Knox, Perkins, Muma, and Perkins running 1 and 2 coming out of that final turn. Nestle's group number 7. Diesel Muma is going to score up the win. Knox Perkins will get to second. Hank Seitzer with the 3. Alex Ingham with the 4. 7-8 open. Main event got Wilkie, Niven, Staten, Gora, Shippey, Smith, Bolin, and Mather. It's Eli Staten and Lucas Smith out running 1 and 2 right now. Full tilt colors on the point. Eli Staten rocking it out of turn number 2. Lucas Smith trying to reel him in. Got the 1 bike. Gunner Shippey sitting in that 3 slot. Coming in the final turn. It's Eli Staten bringing it home. Nestle's group number 3 for full tilt. Lili going to get the win. Lucas Smith will get the second. Gunner Shippey gets the third. Rounding out the top 4. Landon Niven. 9-10. Open on the track. Spicer, Miller, Kennan, Santa Maria, Bradley, Wood, and Stewart. The Hurricane, Kane Wood, full tilt colors. Out on the point coming into turn number 2. On the National Ace group number 7 is Wood for full tilt, the 19 bike. The Future, Gavin Bradley, School U BMX out of Dayton, Ohio, sitting in that 2 slot. Braxton Miller sitting on the 3, bringing them back to the line. Going to go Wood for the 1, Bradley with the 2, Miller with the 3. Magali, Missouri, Mike Santa Maria going to score up the overall 4. Main Moto 13, 11, 12 open. Got Carter, Clark, Wood, Linville, Colburn, Graham, Carson, and Isaacs. The Hammer, Cannon Wood, full tilt. Yukon, Oklahoma on the point. Got the 5 by Andrew Carding sitting in the 2 slot. Nolan Colborn sitting on the 3, bringing them out of the final turns. Cannon Wood getting it done wire to wire. Wood going to get the win. Looks like a pair of 5s in National H Group 5. Going to get that second slot. Nolan Colborn, the 5 bike. Andrew Carding with the 3rd in the 3 bike. Wyatt Clark rounding out the top 4. 13-14 open. Main Moto 14. Cassidy, Henley, Lyons, Cook, Tucker, Tree Rise, Engler, and Kraft. Full tilt colors. Sitting out in front, Thomas Tucker, the world champion, bringing him back to line. 1 of Tucker for the win. Dylan Lyons going to get the second, followed up by the 2 bike. 2 bike of the Iceman, Archer Henley, and the H bike, King Cobra Zed Cook, rounding out the top 4.
There's another one.
Fit in the motor, main moto, 15-16 open. Got Hagan, Paul, South Mitchell, Davids, Meininger, Plummer, and Fox. It's James Plummer, Black Widow BMX, out of Minnesota, don't you know. The 16 bike of Plummer going to get the win, followed up by the T bike. With the second is Nathan Davis, the Gold Cup champion. Drew Polk with the 3, and Tyler Hagan, Thunderfoot, rounding out the top 4. 17-20 open. Brotherton, Warnout, Shea, and Antill. Riley Shea, 316 racing, sitting out front, got the 79 bike, sitting in that 2 slot. That is Warnout. Now Alex Antill, he just sitting back there, just gliding it on around. Riley Shea going to get the win. Second slot going to go to 4 bike Riley Brotherton, and the 79 bike Warnout, and Alex Antill rounding up the top 4. 10 and under girl cruisers on the track got Gold, Hinton, Hirons, Reichel, Stevens, Atkins, and Claridge. Main moto number 17 out of turn number 2 on the 2 bike, Lily Hinton. Hinton doing for Power Light Dance Competition with the 10 bike, Marley Reichel, Black Widow BMX, Yes Colors, Presley Gold sitting in that 3 spot, bringing them back to the line. Hinton going to get the win, Reichel going to get the second, followed up by the 632 bike. of gold. In the 753, Kate Claridge rounding out the top 4. 11 and 12 girl cruisers on the track. Blake got awesome softs out there. Alyssa Bryant, Morgan Glass, got Von Holzen, Hinton, Nelson, and Johnson. Turn number 2 actions, got the Gold Cup 2 bike sitting out front. Gold Cup 2, Pac-Man, Isabella Nelson. Powers Bike Shop rider out of Suffield, Connecticut. Got the 5 bike. Princess Jenna Von Holzen sitting in that 2 spot. Gonna go Nelson for the win. Von Holzen with the 2nd, followed up by the 3 bike. Morgan Glass and the H bike of Alyssa Bryant. Main moto number 19. Streeter, Basage, and Shoots, Total Point Racing. West Coast Cali sitting out front, Venom Racing. Got a pair of aces in out of Blaine, Minnesota. Got the J bike, Renata Basage, S squared rider out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Sitting in the 2 slot, Brooklyn Shoots with in the 3. Out of that final turn, it's Streeter. Streeter and Basage bring it to the line. Streeter's going to get the win. Basage with the 2nd, Shoots with the 3. 15 to 16 girl cruiser, Stofflet, Jones, and Martini. Lena Jones, Oxnard, California, doing it for Full Tilt. Out in front one more time, got Sailor Martini sitting in the 2 slot. Hostile colors. Trinity Stofflet, Midwest Pull. Sitting on the 3s, Martini, doing it for Landstar. On the deuce, trying to hang on to that 2 slot. Stofflet on the 3 from Midwest Pull. It's going to go Lena Jones for the 1. Sailor Martini for Landstar with the 2. Trinity Stofflet, Midwest Pull for the 3. 17 to 20 women cruisers, got Tompkins, Hill, Weiss, and Jackson. Venom Racing, the Spork out in front, Mankato, Minnesota for Venom Racing. Stevie Tompkins bringing them out of that turn number 2 on the National Age Group number 4. Our bike, Sarah Weiss sitting on the 2 slot. Yes colors on the 3. Madison Jackson coming out of the final turn. It's going to go Stevie Tompkins for Venom with the win. Sarah Weiss with the 2nd, Madison Jackson, and Emily Hill 3 and 4. 21 to 30-year-old women cruisers got Hand, Bernick, and Mundahl. Emily Mundahl, Stats Elite Camp rider out of Bismarck, North Dakota, sitting out front. Got Big Air, Krista Bernick on the 2 slot, the Silent Assassin. Heather Hand sitting on the 3, coming out of the final turn on the 31 bike. Emily Mundahl going to get the win. Krista Bernick with the 2nd, Heather Hand with the 3. 31 to 35-year-old women cruisers got Gaylor, Clover, Robinson, Bingham, and Niven. Out of turn number 1. On the 7 by Crystal Robinson, Factory Racing Corporate out of Pendleton, Indiana. Got Christina Gaylor sitting in that 2 slot. Robinson and Gaylor running 1 and 2. It's got Jesse Bingham sitting in that 3 slot. Kylie Niven sitting on the 4. Whoa. 1 rider down through the section, bringing them back to the line is Crystal Robinson. Robinson's going to get the win. Gaylor's going to get the 2nd. Bingham's going to get the 3. Kylie Niven with the 4. All right, got our down rider picked up on that 3rd straightaway. Going to ride it on out. Should have 41 to 45 women cruisers in the gate. (41 to 45 women cruisers, main moto number 24, Copy, Ramsey, Arnold, Steinmetz, and Piper. Out of turn number 2, National Age Group number 4 by Chrissy Piper. Out in front, oh, a little walk on a wild side right there, right on the white line. Nevin Steinmetz hanging on to that 2 slot. Got Sheila Copy sitting in that 3 slot, bringing them back to the line. Piper going to get the win. Steinmetz going to get the 2nd, followed up by the National Age Group number 3 bike, Sheila Copy, and the 1 bike, Liza Arnold, rounding out the 4th spot. 46 to 50 women cruisers. Got Kirchmeyer, Jabor, and Black. Turn 2 actions. Got the National Age Group number 4 bike, Nicole Kirchmeyer. Kirchmeyer out in front. Melanie Black in the 2 slot. Don Jabor sitting on the 3. Coming in and out that final turn. Nicole Kirchmeyer, pickle juice. Love me some pickle juice for sure. Kirchmeyer going to get the win, followed up by the 101 by Melanie Black. Don Jabor with the 3rd. 56 and over women cruisers got Weston Nauer, Scholes, Zimmerman, and Mundahl. Adventure BMX, Carrie Mundahl, running on the National Age Group number 2 bike, is sitting out front right now. The 10 bike, T-Rex, Tamara Scholes sitting on the 2 slot, Shelly Zimmerman sitting on the 3, and the Gold Cup champion, Miss Kitty, sitting in that 4 slot. Coming out of that final turn, Carrie Mundahl, Bismarck, North Dakota. Going to get the win. Second slot up for grabs. Looks like Scholes. Looks like Zimmerman. Zimmerman coming by. Scholes is going to get the 3. Miss Kitty with the 4. Main Moto 27. Moving on to the Little Tykes. The 7 under cruisers. Taylor, Leonard, Big Daddy Kane along with Martin Kersey, Muma, Wilkie, and Ward. On the 904 bike. Kogan, Martin Kersey sitting out front. Believe that's Espen Wilkie sitting in that 2. So, now we're bunching them up. Here comes Henry Leonard trying to find a way by. Martin Kersey going to get the win. Leonard is going to get the second 258 bike. With the 3rd is Espen Wilkie in the 2 bike. Big Daddy Kane rounding out the top 4. 8-year-old cruisers on the track got Shazano, Lang, Pollock, Cuthbert, Lack, Neubauer, Shippey, and Kidd. On the G bike, sitting out front, Aiden Shazano, Scott Jacob Lang sitting in the 2 slot. Colton Kidd, Extreme Team Rider, sitting on the 3, shopping for the 2. Coming out of the final turns to G bike, Aiden Shazano. Shazano's going to get the win. Second slot to the National Age Group number 7 bike. That was Colton Kidd in the 1 bike of Shipper. 11 bike of line. 9-year-old cruisers, Trompas, Cochran, Key, Clifford, Zilke, Edmonds, Haywood, and Gaylor. Out of that final turn, bringing them back on the 21 bike. William Edmonds going to get the win, National Age Group number 10 bike. Or the 2, National Age Group number 2, Connor Clifford gets the second. 3rd slot to the National Age Group number 10, Matthew Haywood. Rounding out the 4th slot was the 8 bike of Carter Cochran. 10-year-old cruisers on the track got Gilbertson, Anderson, Bundy, McCain, and Robinette. Out of the corner on the K-bike, Brody Gilbertson, Scott McCain sitting in the 2 slot. Gilbertson and McCain running 1 and 2, coming in and out of that final turn. Brody Gilbertson, Midwest pull. It's going to go Gilbertson. And by the 1 bike, picking up that second slot was Caleb McCain, the L bike, Nathan Anderson with the 3. And ripping rider Robinette rounding out that 4th spot out of Main Moto 30. 31 to Main Moto, 11-year-old cruisers, Fields, Hobber, Key, Comerford, Fox, along with Gracie, Dice, and Drawnick. CR bike sitting out front, Jackson Fields, got Harley Dice trying to reel him in, high-low out of the corner, bringing it back is Fields and Dice running 1 and 2. At the line, the National Age Group number 9 bike, Harley Dice coming by for the win. Jackson Fields gets the second, followed by Caden Fox and the Devonator. 12-year-old cruisers on the track, Gruba, Mincer, Duty, Thompson, Hernandez, Davis, and Smith coming out of that final turn. National Age Group number 4 bike, bringing it to the line, going to get the win. That was Brock the Rocket Smith taking home the win in that one. Hunter Gruba got the second. AJ Hernandez got the 3. 13-year-old cruisers got Sterling, Kirby, Yankee, Day, Reese, and Beery. Gold Cup champions sitting out front. The Rocket, Andrew Kirby, coming in and out of that final turn. Factor KDM bringing them back. Kirby's going to get the 1, followed up by the D bike. D by Josh Sterling. Then the 5 bike. River Reese. 14-year-old cruiser, Schillinger, Holland, Zufeld, Ellers, Peterson, Gerke, Visage, and Olson. On the 25 bike, sitting out front, Cole Zufeld. Celia Factory Riders got the 19 bike, the Cyborg, Julian Visage. Sitting in the 2 slot. To the line comes Zufelt for the win. Massage is going to get the second, followed up by the National Age Group number 10 bike of Tyler Highland, and the 4 bike was Ian Schillinger. 15-year-old cruisers got Jensen, Landwer, Bleed, Lopez, and Riddell. Venom Racing, the Bible Blaster, Colton Landwer, Mankato, Minnesota. Sitting out front in this one on the 7 bike. Sitting in that 2 slot, Kyle Jensen. On the 28 bike, Jackson Riddell for Hostile. Bringing them back to the stripe. Landwer's going to get the win. Jensen's going to get the second, followed by the 28 bike of Riddell and the 2 bike of Lopez. I think I broke it. I think I broke the PA system. It's got a little meter on there that records stupid stuff that comes over, and it finally broke it. Finally hit it. I hit the max. I hit my max of stupid stuff coming out of this mouth, and I broke it. I'm not a smart man. I can do that all day long. Stop. That didn't work. Yeah. I'm on that 3-second delay. 16-year-old cruisers are on the track. Got Weitzel, Salisbury, Ryston, Campbell, and Hausler. Turn number 2 action's got the bullet. Braden Campbell got it going on right now on the 3 bike. On the 1 by Trevor Rystrom. Coming out of that final turn, back out is National Age Group number 3 bike. Taking home the win. The bullet got to win the Gold Cup champion. Yvonne Hausler got the second, followed up by Salisbury and Rystrom. 17 to 20-year-old cruiser, main Moto number 37, Petrie, Bowers, Devine, Smith, Walke, and Tanker. Daylight Cycles rider sitting out front. Looks like Caden Bowers on the National Age Group number 5 bike coming out of Warsaw, Indiana. Bowers is going to get the win, followed up by the 4 bike. Go Adam. Devine. 1 bike picking up that 3 slot was Petrie, and rounding out the top 4, Adam Walke. Checking out our down rider over on the first straightaway. Ain't even started yet. All right, we got our down rider picked up. And by my tally, with that down rider, we have officially reached our quota for down riders for the day. So no more fall down, go boom, rest of the day. We've reached our quota, no more falling down. Yeah, Noah. Wasn't hurt too bad, was he? Yeah. 31, 35-year-old cruisers. Gate down, turn number 1, got Hurston, Goodwin, Wade, Adams, Phillips, and Johns Road. Got to be Sean Wade, Alpha Colors, McChesney Park, Illinois. Taking it into turn number 2. Yes Colors trying to find a way into that 2 slot. Bring him on around on the 39 by Joshua Phillips on the deuce. It's Wade into that final turn. Sean Wade coming out of McChesney Park, bringing him back to the line. Sean Wade going to get the win. Second slot goes to 795 bike. Coming on by Nicholas Hurst, coming by getting that second slot. Joshua Phillips back to the 3. Johnny Goodwin rounding out that 4 spot. 36 to 40-year-old cruisers. Taylor, Jones, O'Gara, Ross, and Young. On the 25 bike, Robert Taylor. Taylor and Jones out running 1 and 2. New Rider trying to slide it into that 2 slot. Robert Taylor, Landstar Racing, coming out of the final turn. Taylor going to get the win. The 15 bike, Jones going to get the second, followed up by the 3 bike of Ross and the 7 bike of Young. 41 to 45-year-old cruiser, Siegel, Hurley, Blee, Ricky, Steinmetz, Mariah, and Little. Paulo Mariah, Orlando, Florida. Sitting out front right now, DJ Training. Sitting on the point, coming out of turn number 2. Moriera. Sitting out front, got Siegel in the 2 slot. Paulo Moriera. Bringing them back to the line on the World 6. Moriera going to get the win. Siegel's going to get the second. National Age Group number 9 bike, Dan Hurley with the 3rd. Johnny Little rounding out the 4. 46 to 50-year-old cruisers got Motley, Longacre, Norton, Irvin, Woods, Kennedy, Miller, and Woolen. On the 9 bike, coming out of turn number 2, sitting out front right now is Kennedy and Motley. Oh, Motley fires him off. He comes right on by. Bringing it back for Yes out of Armando Beach, Florida. Motley going to get the win. Followed up by the 9 bike of Chris Kennedy, then the 4 bike of Donovan Miller and Quentin Norton rounding out the 4. 51 to 55-year-old cruisers, Scott Horton, Gigante, Allman, Schultz, Smart, Sloan, and Blackburn. It's Papa G doing it out front one more time. Gigante's got Horton sitting in that 2 slot. Minnesota Mike sitting on the 3. Coming out of the final turn, bringing them back to the line. Going to go National Age Group number 7. Papa G going to get the win. Followed up by the 770 of Horton. Almond going to get the 3rd. Blackburn rounding out the top 4. 56 to 60-year-old cruisers. Scott Strain, Fields, and Matthias on the track. Brian Strain, the cowboy, leading them around. Coming in out of turn number 2, the old 6-shooter. The cowboy got it going on, the Gold Cup champion. Got Matthias in the 2 slot, Fields in the 3 slot. That's the way these old guys been doing it all day long. Total point racing. Got Brian Strain, the cowboy, with the overall win. Matthias will get the overall 2nd. Jerry Fields will get the overall 3rd. $60, 61 and over cruise. Come on, Doc, act like you've done this before. Get in there. Get that pedal back in there. Shoot. Yogi Yabera takes it to the front. Out of Flint, Michigan. Yabera, Holst, and Patterson running 1, 2, and 3. Yogi going to get the win. 2nd slot going to go to Holst. Pappy Patterson with the 3rd. Doc Graham with the 4. Always good to see those guys on the track for sure. Oh, now we're going to move on to the 5 and under novice class. The future of it all. Swartz, Sire, Holtz, Sullivan, Sowers, Runnels, Cunningham, and DiMatteo. On the 5'10" bike, Kenny Cunningham out of Minden, Nebraska. One out front, but now Brinley Sowers took the low line and turn number 2. Went from 3rd to 1st. Sowers trying to hang on to the top spot. Got Kenny Cunningham coming after, bringing him out of that final turn. Brent Lee looking for another win. Bring it to the line. Going to go Brent Lee Sowers for the 1, the 5'10" bike. With the 2nd, Kenny Cunningham. The 86 bike, Samuel Sire got the 3rd, and the 4th slot goes to the 4-year-old. Remy, oh, that's the 5-year-old Remy DiMatteo on the 384 bike. Rounding out that 4 slot. Wow. All right, got our down rider picked up. Yeah, put it together. Is that Macy? Yeah, 4-year-old Macy Swartz. Good job, Macy. Six-year-old novice on the track. Logan Carson. Pair of aces locked in. It's got Bowers with 4 points. Piper Shallers with 6 points. Coming out of turn number 2. 2 more straightaways. 2 more straightaways to the intermediate class. The 6-year-old Novice, Logan Carson, looking to take home the win. And with the win, he's going to move to the intermediate class. Hey, cheer him on, bringing him back to the line. The 495 by Logan Carson, a brand new intermediate. Good job, Logan. Bowers is going to get the second. Piper, you're going to get the third 7-year-old novice on the track. Got Camp, Parks, and Frazier. Coming into turn number 2. On the 146 bike, Landon Parks out of Muskogee, Oklahoma. Out in front, Lucas Camp doing bikes for the likes of us. Out of St. Louis. Sitting in the 2 slot, Havin Frazier sitting on the 3. 7 novice, main moto number 47. Bringing them back to the line. Landon Parks is going to get the win. Lucas Camp is going to get the second. Havin Frazier is going to get the third. 8-year-old novice on the track. Got Guzman, Bink, and Stakes. Coming into turn number 2 on a 107 by Andrew Bink. Doing it for the Misfits out of Pleasant Hill. Rumor has it with a win, this cat's going to move on up to the intermediate ranks. Coming out of that final turn, he's got 1 straightaway left. He's sneaking a peek over that right shoulder, bringing him back to the line. Put your hands together for the brand newest intermediate in Missouri out of Pleasant Hill. Andrew Bink going to get the win. Madison States with the second. Haley Guzman with the third. 9-year-old novice, main moto 49, Tolka, Shepard, Holtz, and Gonzalez. Lead rider spread it out right now, coming into turn number 2. On the 889 bike, Colby Shepard out of Pleasant Hill, Missouri. Got the 77 bike, Danella Holtz sitting in the 2 slot. Skyland Tolka sitting on the 3. Anna Gonzalez in the 4 slot. Colby Shepard out of the final turn. Bringing it back to the line, Colby Shepard going to get the win. Second slot. Danella Holtz is going to get the second. Third slot for Skyland Tokaz and Anna Gonzalez with the 4. 10-year-old novice on the track got Troxel, Johnson, and Pyle. It's Isabel Troxel. Sitting out front, Donnie Johnson sitting on that 2 slot. Miles Pyle sitting on the 3 out of Kansas City, Missouri. Down to the 3 straightaway. It's Isabel Troxel out of Fort Collins, Colorado. Sitting out front, bringing them back. Pretty good day for this gal. Isabel Troxel going to get the win. Second slot goes to Donnie Johnson. Third slot goes to the 13 by Miles Pyle. Always smiling. Always a smiling or a giggling, my Pyle out of Moto 50. 51, the Moto number got Schaller, Allwine, and Baser. On the 371 bike, Michael Baser out of Lee Summit, Missouri. He's got Ryan Schaller sitting in that 2 slot. 415 by Cameron Allwine sitting on the 3. Oh, we got a good one coming out of Schaller. Little bumping and running out of the corner. Here comes Baser. Here comes Schaller. Ryan Schaller coming by for the win. Baser gets the second. 415 by Cameron Allwine will get the third. Good racing right there. 12-year-old novice got McGuire, Dollison, along with Hoyer, Jackson, Hankins, and Larson. Coming into that final turn, got a good one coming. 767 bike, sitting out front. Looks like the 767 Larson. Oh, with that win right there, Dylan Larson with the win out of Blue Springs. Just turned intermediate. Congratulations to Dylan Larson with that win. That was Darian Jackson with the second. 13-year-old novice, main moto 53, Schroeder, Bunger, Howard, and Matthews. 119 bike, Dylan Schroeder, Salt Rapids, Minnesota, sitting out front. Got the Gold Cup champion sitting in the 2 slot. That is Jace Matthews, Logan Bunger, and Ellie Howard running 3 and 4. Final turn actions. Got Dylan Schroeder. Schroeder spreading it out, bringing them back to line. Schroeder's going to get the win. Jace Matthews going to get the second. Bunger's going to get the third. Howard will get the 4. 14 novice, main moto 54 got Matthews, Lawrence, Sterling, Shields, and Moore. Jonathan Sterling trying to find a way back into that top spot. Got to get by Jackson Field. Now here comes the 850 by Mason Moore sitting in the 2 slot. Jonathan Sterling sitting on the 3. Out of that final turn, Jackson Shields cycles. Michael out of Derby, Kansas, going to get the win. 850 by picking up that 2nd slot, Mason Moore. 3rd slot to Jonathan Sterling and Caden Lawrence rounding out the top 4. 15-year-old novice, main moto, number 55, got Jenkins, Young, and Whitaker. Whitaker's got 4 points. Graham's got 4 points. Young's got 5 points. The 28 by Graham Young. Graham Young sitting out front in this one. Coming in and out turn. Out of Lincoln, Nebraska. Looking to put it in. He's going to have 6 points. The 19 bike with 6 points. Going to get the overall 2nd is Whitaker. And the overall 3rd to Jenkins with Graham Young. The overall win. 26 to 35-year-old novice, main moto number 56 got Holtz, Hill, Zaglick, Parks, and McClintock. 147 Mike, Nathan Parks out in front. Got the 316 Mike, Chad Zaglick sitting in the 2 slot. Parks bringing it out of the final turn. Out of Muskogee, Oklahoma, Parks going to get the win. Zaglick's going to get the 2nd, followed up by Jake Hill with the 3rd. And the 67 by Jared Holtz rounding out the top 4. 41 to 45-year-old novice, main moto number 57. DiMatteo, Carey, and Abernathy. Turn number 2 coming out of the corner on the 41 to 45-year-old novice. The 869 mile. That is Carey. Carey's got Paul DiMatteo sitting in the 2 slot. Chad Abernathy sitting in the 3. Out of the final turn they come. Greg Carey out of Kansas City, Kansas. Wyandotte County. Bring it to the line. Carey for the win. DiMatteo gets the 2nd. Abernathy gets the 3. 46 to 50-year-old novice. Main moto number 58 got Jennings, Coleman, Swerdlove, Johnson. Out of turn number 2 on the 593 by Brad Jennings. Oh, nice move right there. Ron Coleman slides it in on the underneath side, taking over that top spot. Now can he protect his inside? Coming in and out of the corner. It's Coleman. Coleman bringing him back. New rider slides it in the 2 slot. Ron Coleman going to get the win. 606 by picking up that 2nd. Nathaniel Johnson. Brad Jennings gets the 3. Victor Swerdlove with the 4. Yeah, gotta love it, man, when the guy comes out, races in his Carhartts. 5 and under intermediates, moving on to intermediate class. Got Larson, Bishop, and Holmes. Out of turn number 2 on the 165 by Corey Holmes, the 4-year-old intermediate out of Brighton, Colorado. Got a pair of aces. Got Bennett Larson's got 4 points. Levi Matthew Bishop's got 6 points. It's a 4-year-old intermediate, bringing him back to the line, looking for a clean sweep. It's going to go home. A little style even, a little kick it out at the finish line right there. Good job. Corey Holmes with the overall win. Bennett Larson got the overall 2nd. Levi Matthew Bishop the overall 3rd. 6 intermediate, main moto number 60. Got Love, Hoffman, Cowell, Carlson, Schwartz, States, Bennett, and Bink. On the A-bike, out in front, Tristan Love out of Henderson, Nevada. Love's got Hoffman sitting in the 2 slot. 3 slot right now is Schwartz. Tristan Love and Michael Hoffman. Hoffman doing it for Tucson BMX out of Vail, Arizona. But it's Tristan Love. Love's going to get the win. Hoffman's going to get the 2nd, followed up by the 88 bike, holding on to the 3rd, John Schwartz, and the 54 bike, Reese Bennett, rounding out the top 4. All right, getting our down riders picked up. 7 intermediates are getting locked up in the gate. Comes our flyover. It's about game time. Yeah. with Malone, Darling, Zagalik, Terry, Moore, and Silky into turn number 2. Yeah, the 7 intermediates got a flyover for their main event. The 76 bike out in front, Morgan Moorhead. The Cornhusker out of Plattsmouth, Nebraska's got the 26 bike in the 2 spot. Coming on around the 76 Moorhead. Moorhead going to get the win. Merlot's going to get the second. Followed up by the 2 bike Carson Moore and the 82 bike. Rounding out the top 4, Carson Zagalik. 62, the main moto. 8-year-old intermediates got Smith, Hart, Lynn, Williams, Bowers, Bailey, Cunningham, and Weber. Coming out of turn number 1. I knew it had to be this guy. He's been running in clean air all weekend long, but he's got the world coming after him. Coming out of turn number 2 is Levi Hart, Boulder, Colorado. Hart's got the 124 bike. Charlie Bailey sitting in that 2 slot. On the 3 slot is Jackson Lynn coming into that final turn. Pretty good weekend for Levi right here. Win, 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 win all weekend. Levi Hart going to get the 1, followed up by the... Who got second? 41 bike coming by for the second was Jackson Lynn. 3rd slot with the 124, Charlie Bailey. 4th slot to the 27, Jonathan Cunningham. 9 intermediate, main moto number 63. Scott Richardson, Keener, Moser, Antuna, Palmer, Sire, Beckman, and McClintock. Hot Rod, Heath Keener, no excuses out of Tawana, Kansas. Bringing them back at us right now. It's going to go the 242. With the win, wire-to-wire, Hot Rod Heath got the win. Looks like Ryland Sire got the second. Bubba Moser with the 3. Hayden McClintock rounding out the top 4. 10 intermediate, main moto number 64. Manning, Lloyd, Abels, Kathy, Luptak, along with Jackson. Scott Cooper Jackson and Daniel Cathy out running 1 and 2 right now. Coming out of Carthage, Missouri. Bringing it out of the final turn, Cooper Jackson. Jackson going to get the win. Daniel Cathy gets the second. The 8 bike McKenna Luptak is going to get the 3rd. And Sam Abels will get the 4th. 65 is the main moto. 11 intermediates. Got Matthew, Sinkle, Doolin, Beechner, King, Tollfree, Williams, and more. Oh, my little buddy, Amir Tollfree. He's got 1 more win to go. Rumor has it. I don't know if it's official, but that's just what I've been told. Zach Doolin trying to reel him in. Doolin trying to walk a while on the wild side into that final turn. It is Amir and Doolin. Doolin wants to be the spoiler. Amir wants to turn expert. Bring it to the line. Amir Tollfree, the brand newest of the expert classes in Missouri. Nice, the 16 bike Zach Doolin got the second. 12-year-old intermediates on the track got Kane, Hopkins, Pierce, Hannah, Klein, Lang, and Spring. 12 intermediate main moto 66, bringing it into turn number 2. Got the 121 bike out in front. Hannah and Klein running 1 and 2, coming in that final turn. Landstar colors out of Centennial, Colorado on the 124 by Hannah's going to get the win. Brought up by the 122 by of Colby Klein. Gold Cup 3, Justin Lang in the 12 bike. Andy Keene rounding out the top 4. 13-year-old intermediate main moto number 67. Got Mason, Dickey, Lamb, Hart, Saunier, and Hartley. Out of turn number 2 on the Gold Cup 2 by Caden Saunier. Got the Gold Cup champion, the Golden Boy, sitting in that 2 slot. Mason sitting on the 3, coming out that final turn, Caden Saunier. The Cornhusker out of Omaha, going to get the win. The Golden Boy, Austin Dignish 2, racing Jason Mason with the 3. And the 923 bike, rounding out the top 4, Hart, Hayden Hart. 14-year-old intermediates got Manning, Collins, Wallace, and Cooper. On the 180 bike, sitting out front, Chase Manning and Caleb Cooper running 1 and 2 into the final turn. Chase Manning, Blue Springs, Missouri, looking for the win. Manning gonna hang on for the 1. Followed up by the 30 bike of Cooper, 37 bike of Collins, and the G bike of Wallace. 16 intermediate. Main Moto number 69 got Medlock, Guzman, Arnoldy, Bunger, and Zimmerman. 178 Michael. Caden Guzman, Blue Springs, Missouri rider, sitting out front looking for the win. Bring it to the line. Guzman's going to get the win, followed up by the 47 bike. Nicholas Bunger, the Gold Cup champion, Aiden Arnoldy, and the Gold Cup 2 bike. Timothy Zimmerman. (17 to 20-year-old intermediates are on the track. Main Moto 70 got Cisco Taylor with 4 points. Bryce Sprague's got a pair of aces. He just needs to hang tight right there in that 2 slot for the overall win. The 35 bike will get the overall second. 35 bike gets the overall second. The overall win goes to the 14 bike. The 14 bike will get the overall first. 26 to 35-year-old intermediates got Narvaez along with Tranbarger and Pangle. Juan Narvaez out of Kansas City, Kansas. Oh, man, bringing him back. Trying to play the spoilers. Pangle. Narvaez trying to hang on to the line. The Gold Cup 2. Did you have the 2? Oh, she thought it was a 10. I thought it was a 2. We know it wasn't a 9, so we're going to look at it because it's pretty important, because if Juan Narvaez won that main event, he's going to be a brand new expert, but Jennifer rarely gets it wrong. It was the 10 bike. Bodie Pangle got the win. Juan's going to have to go another time. I told you she don't get it wrong, man. I tried to get it in there. I tried to move you on up to that expert class. Yeah. Ashley Blum got the win in that last one, followed up by Pat Moser. 56 bike was Harley Kennedy, and the 108 bike Brandon Allwine. (41 to 45-year-old intermediates got Lack, Goodman, Ray, Winus, Hughes, Johnson, Thompson, and Gomez. Turn 1 action. Oh, got a good move going on right there. Coming in, 41 to 45 intermediates. Lead rider trying to hang on. Looks like the 87 bike. 87 by Sonny Goodman. Racer Army out of Glen Blanc, Michigan. Final turn action. He's got one more straightaway to move up into the expert class. Bring it to the line. It's going to go Goodman. Just moved on up to the expert class. Congratulations to that dude with the win. Second place went to Dirty Dan. Third slot went to the 33 bike of Neil Johnson. Rounding out the 4th slot was Ross Lapp. 46 to 50-year-old intermediates got Longacre, Jones, Pyle, and Poole. Turn 2 actions got the Gold Cup champion, Longacre. Leading them around, got the 8 bike. Kerry Jones in the 2 slot. Robert Pyle in the 3 slot. Now Darby Poole. Darby's trying to sneak into that 3 slot. He wants on the podium. Bringing him back. Longacre for the win. So close. Jones got the 2nd. Pyle got the 3rd. Poole with the 4th. 51 and over intermediates got Fields, Brandt, and Gibson. Total point racing. Ken Brandt, pair of aces out of St. Peter's. TNT Bicycle's going to get the overall win.
What is happening?
Because those other 2 guys right now, they're just kind of cruising, man. They got it on cruise control. Bringing it back to the line. Ken Brandt going to get the win. Jeff Gibson's going to get the 2nd. Jerry Fields going to get the 3rd. 5 and under girly girls are on the track right now. Spanel, Vescuso, and Johnson. Coming down the 2 straightaway, Madeline Johnson, Fresh Coast BMX colors out of Cedar Springs, Michigan. Sitting out front, got a couple 4-year-olds in there with her, Kira Vescuso and Peyton Spanel. Now the 7 by Kira. Bombshell rider sitting on the deuce out of Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Peyton Spannel for the Race Fast BMX team out of Bakersfield, California, sitting in the 3 spot. Going to go the 24 bike, Madeline Johnson. Johnson going to get the win. Kira Vescuzzo is going to get the second. Peyton Spannel with the third. 6-year-old girl main event got Clifford, Bennett, and Vescuzzo. Full tilt colors. Sitting out Aubrey Bennett. Out in front all weekend long, sneaking a peek over that left shoulder. They're coming, Aubrey. Got the National Age Group number 8 by Harper Vescuzzo, Axis Racing. Rio Rancho, New Mexico rider in the 2 slot, Callie Clifford for Daylight Cycles out of Hurricane, Utah. Bringing them back. National Age Group number 3 by Bennett, going to hang on for the win. Harper Vescuzzo is going to get the second, Callie Clifford with the third. 7-year-old girl, main model number 78, got Appenzeller, Kelster, Ramsey, Clem, Stevens, and Stevens. Isabella Stevens and Abigail Stevens. Running 1 and 2 right now on this 55 bike. Genevacia Clem sitting in that 3rd slot on the 5 bike. In that 4th slot is Danica Appenzeller, bringing them out of the final turn. National Age Group number 5 bike. Isabella Stevens going to get the win. Looks like the 55 bike going to get the second. That is Genevacia Clem's 3rd slot. Went to Abigail Stevens, and rounding out the top 4, Danica Appenzeller. 8-year-old girls on the track. Got Ramsey with 7 points. Palmer with 4 points. Callie Voigt's got a pair of aces, and she is out front right now. Full tilt colors. Doing it for Papa Fritz and the gang over there. Full tilt. Callie Voigt, St. Cloud, Minnesota. 10 bike. Jaylee Palmer. 4 points, trying to reel her in, coming in that final turn. Good one, Calvin. These gals are close, bringing them back to the line. Callie Voigt looking for the clean sweep. Nothing but aces for her all day long. Voigt with the win, Palmer with the second. Main model number 80, 9-year-old girls got Hinton, Neelan, Gold, Claridge, Popovich, Rice, Hollinger, and Zepeda Orr. Coming into turn number 2, new rider taking over that top spot. National Age Group number 9 by Lily Hinton, DFR Power Light Colors out of Brookfield, Illinois. Got company beating on the door. Coming in and out of that final turn, it is Hinton. Bringing them up to line on the National Age Group number 9 by Hinton for the win, followed up by the 1 bike. 1 bike Violet Popovich got the second, and the 6 bike Kate Claridge, and the 3rd to the 2. Or fourth with the 2s, Delilah Zepeda Orr, rounding out the top 4. 10-year-old girls on the track got Cheryl Jonzovic and Riceless, Lola Jonzovic. One more time out in front, Power Light Dance competition out of Kansas City, Missouri. Lola rocking it one more time. This gal, nothing but aces for her all weekend long. Out front, running in the clean air. Jonzovic for the win, Cheryl with the second, Reisel with the 3. 11-year-old girl, main model number 82's got Nolta, Johnson, Blake, Hinton, Stevens, Bryant, and Voigt. Venom colors. Taking it to the front right now. Coming on the pit bull, Sophia Johnson. Sophia. Looks like double cross rider. Alyssa Bryant sitting in the 2 slot. Oh, now the Mad Dog is on the move. Watch out, she's got that inside line. She runs from 3rd to 1st. Coming out down the 3rd straightaway. She went to 1st place. It's going to be the Mad Dog. Going to get the win right there. Madison Voigt. Yeah, Papa Fritz and the gang over there out of St. Cloud. That was the pit bull. Got the second. Followed up by a pair of 1s. 12-year-old girls, Fedwa, Nelson, Jacobson, Von Holzer, Ramsey, Young, Christodulo, and Brent. Turn number 2 action's got the 18 bike. Brescia Christodulo on the point. S squared out of Garland, Texas. Coming back out that final turn. Christodulo looking to hang on for the win, making a stick. Got the 1 by Feta with the 2, the Gold Cup champion with the 3rd, Ellie Brent, and the K bike, Pac-Man, Isabella Nelson. They shot the back up. One holds it back up. 13-year-old girl, main Moto number 84, got Streeter, Hammonds, Crane, Hill, and Thompson. Alexandra Hill, Adventure BMX. Hammonds, sweet move in turn number 2, slid it on in there, and she just fired up the turbo. Took it to the front, coming out of the final turn. Annabella Hammond, Supercross colors, out of Apple Valley, California, going to get the win. Hill's going to get the second, followed up by the one of Tossett. Oh my, 14-year-old girls are on the track, main Moto number 85. Got the small fry out there with Abels, Kraft, Bliss, Beechner, Bassage, and Sondra. Brooke Kraft, Haro team rider out of Lakeside, California, spreading it out. Coming into turn number 2, he's got the singing diva, Melena Beechner, sitting in that 2 spot. Renata Bassage, S squared, sitting on the 3. Coming out of the final turn, Brooke Kraft getting it done on the national ace group number 3. Kraft's going to get the win. Looks like Beechner's going to hold on to the second. Bassage going to get the third. And Janessa Bliss rounding out the top 4. 15 to 16 girls are on the track. Carly Kane got Doherty, Martini, Nelson, Stockley, Jones, Sinclair, and Topper. Yeah, can't mess around. Let's go around. Carly Kane, DK Bicycles out of Indiana. Got company beating on the door. Here comes the 33 bike. Natalie Doherty. It's Kane and Doherty. Doherty trying to find a way by. New rider sliding on up in the 2 spot. Got to be Lena Jones. Just going to go Kane. Jones followed up by the D bike of Imogen Nelson, and the 6 bike of Trinity Stofflet rounding out the top 4. Wow. Wow, those were girls. That's girl power right there. Oh yeah, hey, I'm gonna throw it out there right now. After the races are over with, everything kind of cleared out a little bit. All the bikes for the Likes of Us riders, all the team riders for bikes for the Likes of Us, they'd like to get a team photo of you guys up on that hill, up on the starting hill, because that's a cool little, what do they call that, a mural? Yeah, a mural up on the starting hill, bikes for the Likes of Us. 20-year-old women on the track got Hayes, Finch, Gilbert, Newark, Matthias, Weiss, Tompkins, and Armstrong. Olivia Armstrong Till is in the house for sure, and they are laying it down. The 66 bike, Ashley Hayes sitting in that 2 slot. It is Armstrong and Hayes running 1 and 2. The final turn, Venom colors. Tompkins in the 3 slot. It's going to go Armstrong. Hayes followed up by, I don't know, the 1 or the 4. It was the 1 bike hanging on. The 1 bike of the sport, Stevie Tompkins, and the 4 bike of Corey Gilbert rounding out the top 4. 20-year-old women got Mondal. Hollywood got Burnick, Larson, and Miller. Turn number 2 action coming on around National Ace Group number 9 bike. Emily Mundall's got Caitlin Larson sitting in that 2 slot. Mundall, Stats Elite Camp rider out of Bismarck, North Dakota, trying to hang on Mundall for the win, followed up by the 15 bike. Caitlin Larson of Hollywood got the 3rd. Burnick rounded out the 4. Well, hi, Van. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Kristen. There's Livy. Hi. Yeah, my family's here. 31 to 40-year-old women got the 19 bike. Crystal Robinson sitting out front. Got Gaylor coming after with 4 points. Robinson's got 3 points. Stevens got 5 points. All the points are all scrambled up, bringing it to the line. Robinson's going to get the overall win. Gaylor's going to get the overall second. Niven's going to get overall third. 41 and over women on the track got Arnold, Ray, Coffey, and Ramsey. Sheila Coffey, Pro-Max rider out of Minnesota, takes it to the front. Got Liza Arnold sitting in the 2 slot. It is Coffey and Arnold running 1 and 2. Rider on the 3 spot is the 10 bike of Eric Ramsey. J-Dub, always good to see you, man. Thanks for the pickle juice, always hooking me up, bringing them back. Go the National Ace Group number 3 bike. Coffey got the win. Go Cup 2 bike. Liza Arnold got the second. 6-year-old expert now moving on to the expert classes. Scott Miller, Probert, Seitzer, Perkins, Big Daddy Kane, Muma, Ingham, and Snell. 6-year-old experts coming out of turn number 2. The 107 bike. Leading them around right now in the 107. It's got to be Knox Perkins out of Utah. Got company beating on it. All new rider sliding in on the underneath side. Got to be the National Age Group number 7 bike. Moomaw going to get the win. The 1 bike. Wow, Moomaw just fired them off. Seven-year-old expert, main Moto number 92, Scott Mather, Goris, Lanners, Stewart, Martin, Kersey, Brunetti, Nolta, and the comeback kid, Austin. Mather doing it for the Power Light Dance competition, the world champion, coming out of Omaha, Nebraska. He's got the 8 bike. Braden Goris sitting in the 2 slot. 47 bike, Rudy Nolta sitting on the 3, coming out of that final turn. The 8 bike coming on by. Braden Goris going to get the win. Mather's going to get the second, followed up by the 47 bike of Nolta and the 15 bike of Kogan Martin Kersey, rounding out the top 4. Hey, Shelly Zimmerman, you left something at the concession stand. Shelly Zimmerman, you left something at the concession stand. Oh, Lila's got it out front one more time. But this kid in the 2 spot, keep your eye on him. Lucas Smith, been way fast all weekend too. It's Staten and Smith. Staten Smith running 1 and 2. Ace Lack sitting in the 3 slot. But Eli, he has got it through the rhythm session. He's got one more straightaway. Full tilt, bringing him back to the line. Gonna go Staten for the win. Smith for the second. Ace Lack will get the third and rounding out the top 4. The 8 bike of Jacob Lang. Nine-year-old experts on the track: Zielke, Haywood, Duffy, Clifford, Edmonds, Farinack, Miller, and Cochran. Us Braxton Miller, Blue Springs local kid, doing it out front right now for the Wheelers factory team. Man, he has got the style for sure. Love to watch this kid ride. And if he's got it going good enough, he'll style it up at the finish line, bringing them on back. Got Connor Clifford sitting in that 2 slot. It is Miller and Clifford running 2. Miller bringing him back to the line. Wheelers factory ride. That's what I'm telling you. Braxton Miller going to get the win, followed by Clifford. Then the 1 bike of Haywood and the 6 bike of Edmonds. 10-year-old experts are on the track: Anderson, Wood, Gilbertson, McCain, Bell, Bradley, Stubbs, and Bundy. On the 2 straightaway, the 10-year-old experts got Frankie Stubbs for Gordy's Bicycles out of Phoenix, Arizona, sitting out front right now. The 7 bike, Hurricane Wood, full tilt colors, sitting in that 2 spot. It is Stubbs and Wood. Wood tries to gain some power coming out of the final turn. Green to line's going to go Stubbs for the win. Wood gets the second, followed up by the F bike of Cohen Bundy and the E bike rounding out the top 4, Brody Gilbertson. 11-year-old expert main Moto number 96, Linville, Fields, Dice, Fox, Halbert, Delaney, Madden, and Key. Heading into turn number 1. The 11-year-old experts on the 7. That could be Delaney. Rideco colors, bringing them into the final turn. Braden Delaney out of Colorado Springs. Got the K bike sitting in the 2 slot. Derek Halber on the 2 bike. In the 3 slot. Looks like Caden Fox. Coming out of that final turn, bringing them back to the line. Braden Delaney going to score up the win. Halber's going to get the second, followed up by the Go Cup 2. Go Cup 2 of Caden Fox and the 18 bike Collier Key. 12-year-old experts getting a little bit older, a little bit faster. Hernandez, Wood, O'Neill, Calling, Carding, Eller, Colborn, and Keelan the Kraken. Out of turn number 1, it's got to be the Hammer. Ken and Wood, full tilt colors spreading out. Got AJ Hernandez sitting in the 2 slot. Oh yeah, AJ trying to reel in the Hammer, sitting on the deuce right now. It's got the 5 bike. Andrew Cardenas, Nolan Colborn sitting on the 3, coming on around. Now they're bringing it back. The Hammer. Wood gonna take home the win. National Age Group number 11. Tegan O'Neill gets the second. Hernandez ended up with the 3. Then the 5 bike, Nolan Colborn, rounding out the top 4. Wow, man, they're getting faster. Races are getting way exciting all weekend long. Had some great racing through all the classes. Been a beautiful day. We got more coming at you. 13-year-old experts, Tucker, Tree Ride. The Mohawk Warrior got Yankee, Engler, along with Popovich, Sterling, and Barry. The world champion for full tilt out in front, Thomas Tucker's got Drew Engler sitting in that 2-slot. Local kid trying to get him in the top spot right now. He's got to get by Tucker. Couple throwdown riders running 3 and 4. That is Tree Rise and Yankee bringing them back. It's going to go Tucker for the win. Engler's going to get the second, followed up by the Go Cup champion, the Yankee, and Tree Rise will round out the top 4. 14-year-old expert, main moto number 99, got Holland, Peterson, Gerke, Bramer, Basage, Biggs, Lyons, and Zufeld. All riders over the top of the turn. I believe that was a cupcake going over. Might have been the Cyborg going with him. No, the Cyborg's still in the hunt. Rider sitting out front, see ya, factory rider. Cole Zufeld on the National Age Group number 7 by getting it done wire to wire for the win. Zufeld got Lyons, going to get the second, followed up by the Go Cup 2, Ryan Bramer, and the 1 bike, the Cyborg, Julian Basage. Fifteen-year-old expert main moto 100 got Freewalt, Wood, Landwer, Lopez, Merlot, Polk, Jensen, and Leap. It's Gavin Freewalt. Man, look at the muscles bulging out of that kid. 15 years old. That's a man right there, bringing it down the 3 straightaway. Got throwdown colors sitting in that 2-slot. Coming in and out of the corner, bringing them back at us. Got to be Gavin Freewalt going to get the win. The National Age Group number 2, Dylan Woods, going to get the second, followed up by the 16 by Carson Lead with that third. That's a big kid. 16-year-old experts. Got Rose, Manson, Davis, Campbell, Langford, Plummer, Wood, and Newberry. Team Orange doing it out front in this one. Coming in and out, Cameron Wood on the National Age Group number 14's got the 6-bike. Rain Langford, throwdown colors, sitting in that 2-slot. Coming out of the final turn, Cameron Wood. Wood's going to get the win, followed up by Langford, then the 70-bike. Picking up that 3rd spot, airtime, Logan Matson. Rounding out the top 4 was Bryce Rose. Gate is down, 17 to 20-year-old expert. Who's it going to be in the turn number 1? Got to be the Juice. Justin Richmond, Race Lee. Oh, little bumping and a running. Free agent colors. He wanted to give Alex Antill sitting in the 2-slot. Race Lee wants it back, but it's all about the Juice right now. Justin Richmond, this guy's checked out. He fired up the turbos out of turn 1. Ain't nobody catching this cat. Bring it to the line. It's going to go Richmond for the win. Antill for the second. Race Lee gets the 3. Nick Dieter's rounding out the top 4. Spit my cough drop out on that one, guys. Refresh up. 21 to 25-year-old experts got Bright, Vance, Boyle, Lujan, Lavoie, Johnson, and Wall. Look at this cat out in front right now on the National Age Group number 18 bikes. Michael Boyle came right on by Jason Bright. It is Boyle and Bright running 1 and 2. Bringing them back to line. Boyle's going to get the win. Bright's going to get the second, followed up by the 19 bike with the third. That was the 19 Doc Johnson, and the 49 bike Brady Lavoie, full tilt rounding out that top 4. '26 to 35-year-old expert main Moto 104 got Jacobs, Wilcox, Feltman, Robinson, Walter, Dotson, Flaherty, and Davis. Throwdown colors coming into turn number 2. Matt Wilcox on the National Ace Group number 2 bike coming out of Denver, Colorado. Got the 11 bike sitting in that 2 slot. Charles Davis for Powers bike, bringing them back. Going to go the 2 of Wilcox for the win. The 11 bike Davis for the second, followed up by the 29 bike of Dustin Jacobs, and the 33 bike Michael Flaherty rounding out the top 4. '36 to 40-year-old expert Scott Brunner, Gresham, O'Gara, Taylor, Jones, Beersma, Pollock, and Welter. Turn 1 action. Oh, we got a good one coming in the corner, man. These guys are bunching it up. Looks like Justin Brunner sitting out front on the 9 bike. Got the 27 bike. Sitting in that 2 slot, Jeremy Jones. 4 bike, Tyler Pollock sitting on now the C bike, moving on in. Bring it to the line. It's going to go Brunner for the 1, followed up by the 27 bike. Jeremy Jones, and the C bike was Robert Taylor. 14 bike Richard Gresham rounding out the top 4. Yeah, these cats are getting after it, man. That was the Ninja going down in turn number 2. It'd be all right. A little road rash, man. You got to have a little road rash. BMXers ain't got no road rash, ain't BMXers. And you got to have some road rash. I was telling this story last weekend. All these guys, they're going to get up there in 50s and 60s, and they're going to have the grandkids. And say, come here, boy. I said, let me show you some of this road rash. I got this back at Raytown BMX back in 2018. Let me drop my drawer, show you how this, right here, I got this road rash right here on my hamstring and all that. That's right. You ain't got road rash racing bicycles, you ain't racing hard enough. Oh, hang on, old guys. Oh, uh-oh, check him out. We lost one in the woods. Watch out for the gators. We got gators over there behind turn number 1. Moriera, how do you say it? Moriera? The dude out front is going way fast. He's got company coming. Here comes Silva. Moriera going to get the win. Silva going to get the second. Followed up by the 9 bike, the Dirty Panda, Grady Steinmetz, and the 10 bike, Johnny Little, rounding out the top 4. We got our guy back. Luke, you okay? Oh, man, ain't no gator back there going to get Luke Siegel, man. Luke Siegel eats gators for breakfast every morning. Gator see Luke coming. They run. Chomp, chomp, chomp. It's steep over there, man. Yeah, it was soft. All right. A little scary. Did you put him over there? Did you put him over that turn? That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh, yeah. Look at that seat. You got a gator seat. Caleb Tucker, my man Caleb. You see Caleb for a while? Yeah, that's good. Oh, Grady told me yesterday he went down, he's kind of scratched up his helmet a little bit. He's got this $600 helmet. He said, I got this fancy, nice, big old expensive helmet guarding a 50-cent brain. Yeah, I give it up for this guy, man. Tough way to end the day. He got to get up and go to work tomorrow, too. That's another thing BMXers do, too. They don't take off work. They get hurt. I'm going to work. 46 to 50-year-old expert, main Moto 107, Kennedy, Wall, Murphy, Motley, Miller, Keelan, Norton, and Griggs. Who's it going to be coming out? Oh, they're bumping in and running all the way through the corner. Looks like Jamie Keelan. Oh, what's he? Now Dole's Gem Rider sliding on up in the top spot. Quentin Norton. Got the 8 bike, Mr. Bill. Move on the move, it's Billy Griggs. Oh, you know he wasn't going to be back there very long. Billy Griggs bringing them back to the line. Here comes Griggs, here comes Norton. It's going to go Griggs, Norton, Motley on the podium with the 3. Man, we're picking up a bunch of old guys out there today. These guys are getting after it. Wow.
Well, they're going to keep talking about me. Oh no, second tire? Adam thought he had it spread. He couldn't make a move on Booker after the third straight.
No, he ain't all right. They're asking, you all right? No, he ain't all right. 48 years old, fell on some asphalt going 80 miles an hour. I know I ain't right. Last one of the weekend, 51 and over experts. Scott Scholl, Smart, Sloan, Gigante, Almond, and Jones is Papa G. Takes it to the front one more time. Alfonso, SRT. Got his jumping jacks in earlier, and he is on fire right now. Got the 35 by Cody Smart, the commander, sitting in that 2 slot. Old Skill sitting on the 3. Oh, Brian Jones going down on the straightaway, bringing him back to the line. Papa G going to get the win. Cody Smart going to get the 2nd. Old School. Scott Sloan getting the 3rd. Minnesota Mike going to get the 4th. You all right, Brian? All right, he's good. He felt so hard and knocked all the hair off of his head. Hey, we want to thank y'all for coming out this weekend. We had a great time here at Raytown BMX. The Mid-America National is in the books. Safe travels home. We'll see you at the Grand.